Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're here in an episode of Fragrance and we're going to continue with this discovery set that I got from Miller Harris that has so many beautiful and wonderful fragrances I've been loving so far, the ones I've done or the ones I've experienced, the ones I've smelled, which is two, and this will be the third one. And I'm very excited about it because today I've been kind of off, kind of like, where am I in the universe? And the one that I chose for today is called Tonique, and it's supposed to be uplifting, citrusy, clean. So I'm very curious the effect that it has on me and how it will perform and if I like the fragrance. So let's begin. If you are interested in this fragrance, please keep on watching. So this Miller Harris Parfumer London, that also excites me because most of the fragrances I have smelled or niches or houses of fragrances have been from London, from Paris, of course. Well, I don't know if of course, but that's where they've been. And this is a Parfumer London. And so far, I've been so happy that I'm getting to know this house. So the first place I go is a website where all fragrances go in, and then I go into the Miller Harris website and go through it a little bit, at least see what are the main accords and things like that, and then I say my experience and who do I think is for and what for. So the first part then, it says Tonique by Miller Harris is an aromatic, spicy fragrance for women and men. Okay, unisex. Tonique was launched in 2015, so within the last decade, which so far has been the ones I've been trying. Love it, but they're new. And Tonique was created by Lynn Harris and Matthew Nardin. I think one of the others was also done by these two, and I don't remember the other one. But I've been loving that it is a pair of, a female and a male. It's not just one, and they look very young on the pictures. I don't know if that is the way they are now. So I like that so far. So before I go to the top notes, middle notes, this website names the main accords as follows: citrus, fresh, spicy, aromatic, green, fresh, leather, floral, woody, and smoky. I love what I am reading. Let's experience the fragrance for the very first time. I'm going to spray a little bit. There you go. So it's mild. Yeah, very mild. I guess tea, right? The smell itself is mild, but then there's a fragrance that is not. It is strong. It's kind of in the back end. I felt it in my palate, but the starting point is mild. And that surprises me because usually with citruses, fragrances I have found, you immediately see the citruses up front, right? That's what you get, and then it kind of mellows out into something else. I think this one is the contrary. The first smell is not necessarily citrusy. You get that towards the back, which, okay, I'm intrigued. So I wouldn't say other fragrances that are citruses, when I first smell them, I'm like, ooh, immediately puts me going, right? Immediately activates me. This one is not like that. So for entrance, right, for a first meeting, it starts slow, and I appreciate that, especially as I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I was a little off all over the place. I was looking forward, so I guess he met me in a settled place, and then I'm starting to feel the engine starting to run. So that's very unique. Now it kind of settled in a nice citrusy smell. All right, so let's go to the website and see what the top notes and I like the Miller Harris website because it has a very short phrase that usually they've been great at describing their scents. So whoever is doing that in their marketing department, I think is right on. So tea tonique, like a morning mist over a tea plantation, sparkling with citrus freshness and the coolness of green leaves. I would agree with that. I'm getting that green leaves. I'm in a green forest, but it's just subtle and nice. And then the citrusy is getting to me. But I guess what you will feel after you drink a citrus something. Like if I had an orange, you know, the orange or the lime or any citruses, right? A cherry, you bite it and you're like, you know, the sour of it. You don't get that from this fragrance. But after you swallow it and you had it, you know, that kind of, you still have that freshness of the citrus. That's what you get from this. So it's not that hardcore. It's sort of, it already passed citrus sort of feeling. Almost like, you know, if you peel an orange or a mandarin, the after you smell your fingers and you sort of get it. I think I get a little bit of that. Of course, mixed, like they say, with some green in it. So I like how they describe like a morning mist over a tea plantation, because I do feel this refreshness. I do feel this, you know, a cool mist, that feeling. I do sense that, I do experience that. And then citrus freshness, well, what I describe as you're smelling your fingers combined with some green. So they're masterful in those sayings, this website. I think they really do a great job describing the fragrance. So the head note, bergamot, EO Italy, lemon, petit grain. Heart notes, green tea, Earl Grey tea, mate tea, nutmeg. Lasting impression, birch tar and musk. So very surprised by all of it. I mean, when they say hard notes, green tea, Earl Grey tea, mate tea, nutmeg, I would not been able to guess that. I mean, I do get the subtleness of a green tea, maybe the heart of an Earl Grey, and I do drink Earl Grey. So I know that flavor very well, but smelling it, I would not have guessed that. The bergamot, yes. I think the bergamot is what I meant at the beginning, that is first before getting into the citrus. So it kind of chills it, because I do get the bergamot from the start. I guess, yeah, that's what it was. Let me read a little bit. It says, a truly masterful and instantly uplifting tea fragrance. Tea Tonique is inspired by a trip to a tea plantation, early morning mist rolling over rows of neatly planted shrubs, bringing it with a sparkling and refreshing zest from the crisp leaves. Tea Tonique captivates the senses, an infusion of Italian bergamot and floral Earl Grey, the earthy intensity of mate and the smoky facets of birch. The cooling spice of nutmeg provides contrast to this delicate and uplifting perfume. Well, it's very fresh, refreshing. I wouldn't go as far as uplifting. I have smelled other fragrances that are citruses that, oh my God, they totally shift my mood and I feel optimistic and I wanna go out and about. This is a little more subtle. So in a way you appreciate that, because the other one, sometimes you're not in the mood or sometimes it's hard. I think this one meets you a little softer. I wouldn't say, I mean, uplifting, yeah, because it's refreshing, it's nice, it's nice. It's clean. Now, would I be buying this fragrance? I don't think I would, because I have the sample, obviously. But I think I wouldn't know when to reach it for. I would have other options. I don't think it's a memorable, even though it's unique. And so I wouldn't mind having it. So if I would get it as a gift, I would really appreciate it. But I feel it more like if I walk into a room, I like to spray it in the room, not as an aromatizer or anything like that, because it's not that, it's a perfume, and I can see the complexity and the beauty and the elegance as a perfume. So don't get me wrong, but I do that all the time, you know, just spray it in rooms, my own perfumes. I don't know about you. But usually I do that when they're too strong of perfumes that I don't think I can wear it on myself, but I like the way they smell. This one is not. This one is comfortable to wear. I could wear it. And I would recommend it, you know, it did say unisex, right? I would like it in a man for, yeah, I like it in a man if we're going to an art festival or, you know, just being out and about. I live in Miami, so in the summer, sunshine, I think it will go well and refreshing. So yeah, I think spring and summer, I would like it more in a man. But it goes well with a female. It's just not, I'm a white floral kind of person, less than a citrusy. And I didn't think this citrusy really got me going to reach for a citrusy smell. But the tea part is nice, it's subtle, it's relaxing. Yeah, I could sit and read a book with it. Yeah, sure. I can go in about on a everyday. Yes, it's more of a day like kind of fragrance, and that's about it. I don't think it's unique enough for me. I don't think if it was for an everyday, I think I prefer something a little lighter, because this has strength, it has power, but I do enjoy it, I do like it. So there you have it. I think I said who would I think is for and what for. So let me know if you have this fragrance, let me know if you like it, and let me know if you know this house, the Miller Harris, because I really have been enjoying everything I've smelled from them. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you. Oh no, hold on a second. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and comment below and ring the bell and thumbs up, and that's about it. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.